Hello, everybody. My name is Kenneth Elliott from MarketAssociate.com, and today I wanted to talk about a subject of outsourcing your article writing duties. If you don't know about this, it's pretty simple. You can go to sites like eLancer or digitalpoint.com and put up forum posts, ask people, hey, can I have somebody to write my articles for me for my website? Um, it is possible. You will get some people who will respond back to you. You can also get people that will charge very cheap prices. I've personally had an individual who was writing, a 500-page article for me, 500 word article, not page, 500 word articles for me for around $3 to $4 per article. Now, there is a little subset to this. Now, yeah, it sounds pretty cheap, but what the problem comes in is that, yeah, you'll give a topic to that individual. That individual will write something where he might plug that into a program who will go out to the internet, find all these little inserts of the topic that you want, pulled all that wording together, and then he would try to change a little bit here and there around an article, and then give that article back to me, the person who wants to outsource the article. You have to look out for that. That in itself is rehashed article, rehashed material. It will not fly on the internet. It doesn't make sense. It won't sound good. It's going to be rehashed information that's going to begin at the that's going to have that's going to have it in the beginning of the article. It's also going to have it in the end of the article. Not very good at all. Um, I've had that happen. I've also had some very good article writers who have done the same work for me for years. That, hey, I went on, got them to write for my websites. They've done great work. There has been occasions where they have gone ahead and said, "Hey, I have too much work. I'm going to get my friend to go ahead and write this article." The article came back to me after I proofread it, looked at it, and everything like that. I found a lot of grammatical errors. I found information that was repeated a number of times. I found the wording just did not sound like somebody who was here from America. Um, quite frankly, most of the writers that I've ran into are from India or something like that, which is not a problem if you could get them to write a very concise article that really means something, really speaks to the topic, really is a researched article. Um, Now, if you get somebody that's not going to research the information, who's not going to really work towards putting a good article together, you're going to get a bunch of junk, quite frankly. So, there are alternatives. Now, there are websites out here also that will go out and they hired a whole group of people to write for them. You pay them a higher price, let's say around $7 to $10 per article. They will give you a decent return on your money, but it's still an article that's not well researched. It's not something where they've gone out and put a whole lot of good information together. I really look at them as articles that are a beginning point. You can use them as a beginning point. It gets your point, get key points that you want, and then I will go ahead and to the article at the end and add the little key points that I believe are important that can lead to other things that are on my website or other topics or information that I found later on. So, is it good to outsource your article writing? subjective, very subjective. You can have a very good writer who will come in who will do very good work, or you can have somebody who'll come in and give you very sucky work. What you have to do is you have to be able to proofread, and if you do get that sucky work, you need to give that back to that writer and say, look, this is not what I want. Also, do not pay them up front. So if you pay them later on when you get the article, you can come back and say, hey, this is not good. This is not what I want. You could also have, and I've gone to both. I've had article writers just say, look, I'm not going to write a word unless you pay me. You can do that. Now, that comes into a trust factor. With those people, I would usually say, okay, if that's the case, I only want one or two articles up front, and I want to see how you write. If you write good articles and I approve of them, then we'll continue our relationship. If not, you can walk away from it with not a lot of money taken out of your pocket. Either way, it can't get the job done. Now, if you want a very authoritative website that only speaks to, teaching that has something that probably you could only write the best article for, I would not outsource it. Go ahead and research the articles yourself, put together the articles, go ahead and submit the articles to your website, things like that. It all depends on what niche you're doing, stuff like that. Like I said, I do use outsourcers for a few of my websites. They're not very big websites, they're very small websites, but they do bring in some key money, key features that I want. My name is Kenneth Elliott. I'm from marketassociates.com. If you have any questions, please leave at the bottom of this article, and I hope to talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.